Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Hi, Sue. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Miss Edie. Hi, Miss Donna Sue. Hi, Sheila Teagan. Hi, Beth. How are ya? Hi, Melinda from Missouri. How's the weather in Missouri? Hi, Brioni. Brioni. I also usually mention it the day before whenever I'm gonna do bingo too. Since you don't have Telegram, I also usually do mention it the day before as well. Hi, Carol Frost. How are you? Hi, Cynthia Diane. Coffee time, yes. And he hasn't grabbed it yet. I thought he was coming over here to get it. Hi, Laura Brown. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Oh, my goodness, y'all. I'm slowly but surely getting through the orders. So please be patient with me. The first group went out today. The next group will go out. But there's so many of them, which I'm so thankful for. But just be patient. Just be patient with me. Hi, Mary Casey. Hi, Nicole. I'm still in Texas, but fly back to Florida tomorrow morning. Oh, Nick is on his way to Texas. His flight was delayed. So he's already has anxiety because, I was telling you guys he hasn't flown in for so long. So he's still sitting in the airport. He still hasn't left yet. He left out of the house at like 7:30 this morning. So, but he's impatiently waiting. I was like, oh, that figures. Your flight would be delayed. That's the way it is. So anyhow, hope everybody is going to have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Any plans this weekend? I hope we don't do anything this weekend. Well, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to be packing orders. Oh, Troy didn't do trick or treat. We had trick or treat. Oh my goodness, y'all. So I went to pick up Trevor. I come home and I'm pulling up my driveway and there's kids at the door already. And it was like 4:30 and I'm going, wow, they go early over here in this neighborhood. So we had, and it was just like the couple of neighbor kids right here in the court, but they were already trick-or-treating at 4:30. My bell started ringing at 4:30 and it kept ringing for like a good 2-3 hours. So because they started so early, they were done like 7:30, which was kind of cool. We haven't had trick-or-treaters in years, so I was like, yay! I don't know why I, want to give out candy, but I think it's because every year I buy candy and no kids ever come. They never came at the other house, so they actually came this time, which I was, So I was super excited, and they were cute, but there was a couple of kids that I was just like, snatching candy out of my little thing. I was like, you guys, I'm not dressed up, but I'm about to turn into a bear. Like, you don't snatch stuff out of somebody's. Anyways, we don't talk about that. Hi, Helena. Hi, Kaylee girl. I loved your costume yesterday. Hi, Lisa Hampton. Hi, Miss Linda Baker. Hi, Sandy Hinkleman. Yeah, so I just thought it was kind of funny. And then there was a little boy. Hi, Ari. Hi, Mama. There was a little boy hi, Renee, that already came around once by himself. And then he came around again with his friends. I was like, see, he knows what he's doing. He's like, I'm going to keep going to the same houses that got candy and get more and more and more. Hi, Joy. Hi, Michelle Chastain. The dentist office will be busy in about a week. Isn't that the truth? All the cavities. Make sure you brush your teeth. So, Thank you, Beth. So, okay, we are working on our paper mache box. So we used quite a few papers yesterday. So we used quite a few papers, different one on the top. We have the Santa, we have the frame, and then today we are going to play with some molds, possibly. I'm thinking I want to put some molds on here. I really do think the train would be kind of cute to kind of look like it's going around the box, but we'll see. We still need to do some aging, varnishing, and then we're going to do the velvet powder, which is like the burgundy velvet powder. We're going to do that all on the inside. Does this not have the name? I don't know. Anyways, it's not the red one. It's the burgundy. Anyways, so, yeah, that's what we're doing. Let's get my desk on the screen. I know. Okay, I love. Hi, Jean. Kaylee's hilarious. He was the scout to see. Yeah, he was, Miss Linda. Because I looked at him and he looked at me like he was like, is she going to give me candy again? You know, because I knew, because he was the only one by himself. Because, you know, my thought was like, why is this little guy out by himself? Like, where's his friends? That's why he was making his rounds alone. And then he came back with the friends. Hi, Anna. Hi, Tammy. Okay, so we have a couple of things that we need to do. So we know that when we do velvet powder, that the underside should be similar to the velvet powder color. So I need to get out some Bordeaux. Is that you? Nope, probably not. Oh, that's you in the back. Oh, do I need a new one? Yeah, I don't want to go search. Oh, actually, I organized all my stuff over there. I should be able to find a new one. I need a new one. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I actually organized all my paints over here, so I can see. Look at that. Look how quick that was. Ha! Little organization. Get you everywhere. Throw that away. So we will paint the inside, like it's pretty much the same. We'll paint the inside of the bottom, I think, and then we'll work on the top, and then we'll paint the inside of the top, and then work on the bottom, so that way we're not just, you know, sitting here just looking at each other. Hi, Deborah. All right, let's, Troy, hold on. What are you doing, bud? What are you doing with that box? Please don't take all of my paints out, son. I really can't have you doing that. See, like this paint doesn't even belong over here. It belongs in that drawer. Okay, let's get going. Let's get this brush. Oh gosh, he's about to take all of my paints out. Good Coogly Moogly. I organized, trees. I organized my overstock, the shelf that used to be over here that had all of my overflow stuff. That's what I organized. Onyx, I can't even put my feet up because you're down there. All right. So because this is a paper mache, I don't want to drench it, but I know already it's going to grab my paint with the vengeance. So I'm just going to mist it a little bit so the paint won't move for me. But I think it's going to be super cool in there when somebody opens it and it's all velvet powder in there. So many bingo cards went out yesterday. By the time I was done with the last couple of packages for the night, because you're going to get 25 of the markers, right, for your bingo cards. Some of you might have gotten 30, 33, 27. I was just like, oh, because I did a few of them in advance, but you know, you guys are so amazing. I had 3 times as many orders that I had done, so the last couple I was having to do it per order, and I was like, oh, because they stick together sometimes. I feel like, you know, like when you go to the pharmacy and they're counting out the pills. That's what I felt like. I need a system like that where I can, you know, count them and swish them in right into the bag. You organized until Troy did. Yes, exactly. Like what he's doing right now. I'm probably going to need a paint in a minute and not be able to find it because he's putting it in a big Amazon box. Look at that color. It's a good color. Hi, Roxanne. Hi, Tina. Are you too late for a card? No. Just message me. Connie, just message me and I'll send it to you. And then make sure you're following me on Telegram, because that's where I'm going to announce when we're going to play bingo. And I'm doing that on purpose. So that way, you know, I feel like there are folks who, you know, just wait for the Happy Mail days and wait for the, you know, the chance to get stuff. And they're not always like you guys, you know, most all of you are here every single time I'm live, no matter when, where, how. So I just think it's, you know, it's fair to do it that way. And then if you don't have Telegram, well, if you're always here, you're going to know because you'll be ready to play. But I'm thinking like it won't always be on the same day because, you know, it doesn't always work for somebody to do it on a Friday or on a Saturday or Sunday or, you know. So we might switch it up. So that's why I mean, just have your Telegram, and whenever I send out the notifications, I will also put in there if it's a bingo day. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Deborah. Factory Direct Crafts. Okay, almost there, y'all. I know. Watching paint is oh so entertaining. Almost there. You wanted all of them, Renee? Or was there a certain one that you want? Or you want all of her papers? Waiting for my order. It's the only thing with with me out here in California and the way that, you know, UPS does me is it just takes me so long to get anything. It's pretty aggravating. I was talking to Sue about it yesterday. It's just aggravating how long it takes for me to get something. Because if I order it, you know, I don't put it in stock until it's here, because I obviously, if I put it in stock and then someone orders it and then they think that I'm not, you know, I'm not sending their order out right away, then that's not good either. So it's just, you know, then I'm just playing the waiting game of the old-fashioned Shins report. Oh yeah, I know which ones you're talking about. It is, right, Connie? Hi, Betty Gardner. How are you? So we started something, was it last week, y'all? Where I played bingo with everybody. And if they wanted to play, they messaged me. I said, for instance, like, we're going to play bingo, you know, tomorrow. And then I said, if you wanted to play, you have to message me, and then I'll send you a card. So we did that last week. And once you have a card, you always are able to play. And then if you order from me, you also get cards. So you have more chances to win, because you obviously have more cards. And then, you know, there's some pretty fun prizes. I think they are, at least. All right. I know I said I wasn't going to paint the top. I was going to work on the top, but as long as that took, I was like, ah, forget it. We're just going to paint and get the painting out of the way. Yeah. All right. Let's get these last couple of sides, and then we can move on. Move on. Trevor said, when I picked him up yesterday, he was like, Mom, I said, what did everybody think of your face? And he said, oh, you know, they liked it and this, that, and the other. They had a good time with their pumpkin carving contest. He said, he goes, I had no chance of winning. And I go, why? And I guess there was like 2 ladies that dressed up as Cruella DeVille. But he said, like, they went all out. Like, why does this do this? That they were like, they were dedicated, he said. And I was cracking up. I said, really? He goes, yeah. He said, he said it was so funny that both of them had, you know, the same costume, because they didn't know, you know, that they were, you know, the other was doing that. But he said that they were so, like, done up. And I said, oh, but he said it was fun regardless. I said, well, next time we do that, we have to be ready, so that way we can have, you know, we can have like costume, like the whole thing. All right, I'm getting my my Dremel. Let's move this so that all of the dust doesn't go into the paint. And I always tell you guys, this particular frame has a really huge ridge. Let's see if you guys can see that right there. It's a huge ridge. So if I go to try to glue that, it's not going to lay flat because of that ridge. So I'm going to knock that ridge down. And then I'm going to also scuff sand the rest of it so that it will stick. I always say, do as I say, not as I do. Please wear a respirator. When you do this, don't inhale the resin dust, or have a fan on or something. That's not good to inhale that. You'll notice some molds, when you pour them, that ridge, it sticks up higher than others. If you don't have a Dremel, just use your gator or whatever sanding block or whatever that you have. But knock that ridge down, because otherwise you're trying to fill that gap with all of your glue. Yeah. I will get them for you, Renee. Okay. Was she, Sheila? That's so funny. I think that would be an awesome costume to do. I think that would be so fun. Oh my googly moogly, Troy. You got the scale out too? You're weighing all of it? Oh my gosh, all of my paints are all over the floor. Okay, let's get this top back. I know, Sue. There's a reason. Hi, Darla. That was actually my youngest son. That was Troy. Hi, Lorianne. I mean, Trevor. That was my youngest son. That was Trevor. I'm also a retailer, Miss Linda. Miss Linda Baker. I know, son. All right. So this is going to go on here. I'm trying to figure out, I think I might want to just put it on the frame so that way it's easier for me to get the paper right. And then when I stick it down, it will be on there perfectly. So let's get some onyx. You're right there. Troy's right behind me. Where's Jack? Is Jack here somewhere too? Yes, Miss Connie. The only reason why I didn't order the 9-packs right now is because Handcrafted Holiday Traditions has tags that fit them perfectly. And I wanted the tags for them, but they're out of stock right now. So I know that Pamela is going to be cutting more and we're going to get more. So I was going to wait to bring them in with the tags. But if you're looking for them now, I can bring them in sooner. The 9-packs. But yeah, there's tags that perfectly fit those, and I was waiting for them to come in. There's a lot of us waiting for them to come in. All right. Oh my gosh, I love him. All right. But if you message me, Miss Connie, if you message me and tell me what you're looking for, I'll bring it in and it'll be here next week. You're welcome, Renee. That's okay, Miss Linda. Yes, ornaments too. Oh, by the way, I added more ornaments to my store. I didn't realize you guys were going to love them as much as you all did. So I added more to the store and I have more coming. So if you're looking for ornaments, you guys, you know, oh, that hurt. You guys can message me. If you're ever looking for something, just message me. You don't have to like wait and wishful thinking, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I hope it comes to the store. message me. And if you message me, I will know exactly what you need, and I'll get it for you right away. You know, because a lot of what's happening with me right now is like a guessing game, right? Of like what people want. And it's, you know, a little bit of me trying to figure out what you guys want, me trying to figure out what I think I would use. And so you can just send me a quick message and say, look, lady, I need you to get this in your store like yesterday. And I will. Okay, so I'm just getting the excess off. So do I have this frame? This frame is a Stamperia, but if you want the casting, just message me and I'll put it in the store. Just like Tina wanted something and I put the listing in there for her, and the listing even said for Tina. So there's not castings in my store because a lot of that has to do with, you guys know, I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of molds. It would take me forever to take pictures of the molds, to list them. And there's so much going on right now. I don't have time to take all those pictures. But if there's something that you guys want a casting of, just message me, and then I can always do like a special addition to the store, like make a listing for you. And I'll tell you, hey, the listing's turned on, and you'll know, and I'll send you the link so that you can purchase it. Okay, doing that, I did scratch a little bit, but I don't know if it's gonna matter. Hold on. No, it's not. Okay, look at our Santa. Let's put this on here. So I am going to use a little bit of heavy body gel because I want the heavy body gel on there for the back of the frame. Four by 5 1/8. 4 by 5 1/8. All right. Ah. I will tell you, Yvetta has an ornament class coming. I already have all the materials for it. She's getting that ready for us to list that. It's not as big as the her other box, but we have all the materials for that, and that's going to be a fun one. I love when she does ornaments. All right, let's get our Santa on here. Okay, and I am going to get my squeegee so that I can get him all the way down and get that product under him even so it's not bumpy lumpy. We could even put it, we should put super glass resin inside of here, y'all. Oh my goodness. And then This box is going to be so amazing. Holy guacamole. Put super glass resin in there. And then he's going to be all nice and like shiny and... No, Tammy. Tammy, I think you were the first one to wipe me out. I was like, oh, what the heck? But yeah, there's more in there now. I think I put another box of them in there, and then I have more coming too. So yeah, I was cracking up at how the ornaments were just, I think I had like maybe a couple of people order just one ornament. Otherwise it was like a bundle of them. Hi, Sherry. I probably should use what I have, right? Oh, thank you so much, Helena. Hi, Molly. Hi, Bonnie. Thank you. Hold on a minute. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, so now, oh, I can't. Stop it! Leave me alone! So, on here, what I was thinking is we could, so we have the LaBlanche presents, but I think they're a little bit large. But do you guys remember, so this Prima Nutcracker Party, it has a bunch of little presents, and it even has like the drum, the trumpet. How much does it weigh? A gajillion pounds? Oh my gosh, that shipping is going to be astronomical. And then the IOD mold, golly, Terry, a little sloppy. The IOD mold, also the sleigh, has presents. So what I was thinking, I did this earlier. Should we put, is this like a game of like find me, catch me if you can? Where I lost the trees earlier, and then I found the trees, and then I lost them again. Oh my bananas. Oh my bananas. Can a girl get some trees around here? Ah! You didn't see that? There's no trees on my desk. Where's the trees? Anyways. Should we just put like a little bit of presents around him? And then we could put the swag, or, oh, I wish that was just a little smaller. Or do we stencil? Doggone it, if that do not open till December was just a little bit smaller, it would have fit there. Pooper scoopers. Hi, Tina. Shush, Sue. You hush. Sue, you're not allowed to comment. Or we could just do Merry Christmas right there. What do you guys think? Should we do a couple of little presents up here? Hi, Terry Gilbert. Are you on the right page? I don't know why. You know I'm all over the place, Karen. So if you're wondering why I'm reading comments from other places, I'm on YouTube. Because there's quite a few people are on YouTube. Onyx finally moved. Right? The presents. The presents with the trumpet and the horn. And look at, there's even like the little clock and stuff too. Why don't we just do... Troy, you're killing me with all that noise, Smokes. Why don't we just do these out of here? We'll pour those because that can be... And then, do you guys think we should do the choo-choo? Yes, I called it the choo-choo. Oh, we also have this. We could do this and put Merry Christmas here. Uh-huh. And okay. We got it. All right. Hi. Oh, I am not walking into the kitchen to get you a bag. You washed your bananas. So like if we did, are they too long? Because we could fold it, you know what I mean? We can have them curl around. Yes, for the trains. Yes, do the train. Okay, so we'll take the trains out while they're still pliable so we can fold them around. Okay. And we'll do Merry Christmas. I like the kitties and the dogs, but they're a little big. So we'll do the trains, the presents. Okay, we got this. And then we'll do the velvet powder while we're waiting for the I cannot with Troy right now. He's got my stuff all out. Okay. Whoa. Let's switch and put that up there. And then we'll do this and my little thing. And I did not transfer my stuff, so we'll still use this big Mama Jamma. So same thing that I used the other day. We're just going to use the Illumilite. I have mine in the big jugs that I usually transfer into the ones that you guys usually see me use. But I did not do that yesterday. I was filling orders. Oh. Okay, you got to open because nobody's here to help me. Okay, I said, I will poke a hole. You better open. Really? Okay, let's see. Okay. Clean that so it doesn't drip all over my rug. All right, let's mix this up. I probably need a pipette. Yep. I'm going to need to pipe that Merry Christmas. You said you wanted that big Mama Jamma? Trace, please tell me that she looked at you like, okay, I got you. Did she think you were losing your marbles? Oh my gosh. All right, and then let's pipe. We need the engine for sure. And then this one has the Christmas tree. Because I don't know if we will use all of them. I think this is the caboose. Pretty sure. So, oh, there's cute present. We might as well just pour them all. Well, I don't know. Hold on. This is going to need to be piped because it's too tiny. Okay, and then let's take a couple of these little presents. Oh, that one will need to be dremeled for sure. So because Nick was home last night, Troy didn't go, running amok all over. So I actually did get sleep last night. I was pretty excited. You would think I wouldn't be so loony today, but, I think loony is just my middle name. So, okay, so hold on, Pops. Hold on. Mama's got something in her hands that I don't want to. It's starting to get warm now. It's time to move it or lose it. We won't have enough for this, but I don't want to. I know. Okay, that we'll pull out later. Okay, so now for this, let's get the decor glue tacky. Because we do need to. So decor glue tacky is going to go hand in hand with your velvet powder. So you want to put your decor glue tacky down, but you don't want to put your velvet powder down immediately, right? You want to kind of give it a few minutes to tack up. So it goes on white, and then when it's ready, it does go clear, okay? So just give it that little, it doesn't take long. Just give it that little bit of time to let it, tack up. I do always tell you guys that it's pretty important, well, at least it is to me, to make sure the glue lays flat and that you don't have a bunch of ripples in the glue, because you will see that under the velvet powder. You will see if you have ripples. Because it's so sticky, it will stick to all of that. You made yourself laugh. What was the big mama jamma? What was it? Hi, Cindy. Grocery shopping. Okay, so now this is going to be, we got to be ready to take out the train before it sets all the way, because I do want it still pliable. So let's paint this quickly because I see that the train is almost ready. So when you have your resin pieces, if you want to bend it on an object, it is always better to do it, right out of the mold. You can heat it, but depending on how thick the mold is going to depend on how easy it is for you to bend when you heat it with a heat gun. The thicker it is, the harder it is to get it warmed up and to bend it. It's possible, but to me, it's a little bit of a pain in the butt to do it that way. So, okay. I'm going to get it all on the edgings, and then I'll make sure it's pretty flat. Okay. So I'm just going to come up now. Any of the start and stops, I want to make sure those are all nice and flat. Hold on. Okay, he's good. You can see this one already is starting to go clear. Make sure, no, Troy. Oh, Sue, I turned off every printer except for this one. No, don't pull it like that, Troy. Ay, Chihuahua. Now Sue's going to yell at me because she told me to turn off the printer and I didn't turn this one on. Well, there went that. Okay. So, these are going to be good to take out pretty soon. This one's actually ready. These, you can see here, were up here in the smaller areas. It's not ready to take out. So I'm going to mess with it a little bit. All right. So until then, let's get my varnish. Where is my... Hi, Richard. How are you? Where's my varnish? Good gravy. Okay, I'm trying to think. Do we want a glossy varnish or keep it matte on this? I'm almost thinking to keep it matte. Hold on. Hi, Chrissy. Long time no see. Kim, I have heard that there is an odor, but I'm pretty sensitive to smells, especially when, because of the chemo and stuff. This, I don't smell anything. It has never bothered me. However, you guys can see my hair. I have a fan right here that blows stuff. So I don't personally think it smells, but, if you're sensitive, I would probably have a respirator nearby just to make sure. Okay, so this is the front over here. I'm going to do that right there. I'm not going to bend that one. And then let's take this one and bend this one. Oh my gosh, tell me that's not going to be cute. We're going to need some blue tape. Papas, I beg of you, please do not open the paint. Okay, so we're just going to, while these are still pliable, we are going to have these form. Don't really want it on the paper that much because I have not set the paper. Okay. Look at that one. Isn't that cute with all the presents? So that one will be straight. That one's okay. That one's going to be fine like that. You don't have a fan and you don't smell it, Sue? Yeah, I don't smell anything, but I've heard some people say that they smell. I don't know. I've never smelt it. Yeah. I thought this was the caboose. Is this not the caboose? Now that I look at it, I don't guess it really matters. I thought that was the caboose. Maybe I'm wrong, but I need to hurry up and get this bent on there because it's already starting to set up. I know, Troy. Mama was. Hold on, baby. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I need to get this on there, son. Hold on. See, this one is already starting to set down. It's already starting to set before I'm getting it bent on there. Troy, you're pulling my hair, babe. You're pulling my hair. My hair is underneath your hand, Troy James. Okay, so I do want to bend that a little more because it's still pliable. I am going to heat it. It's going to bend easier. What's going the wrong direction? Am I going the wrong What do you mean it's going the wrong direction? How can I make it go the other direction? It doesn't go in front of the train. The train's right there. What do you mean it's the wrong direction? The caboose? So this one's wrong? That one's wrong? Hi, Brenda. I thought this was the caboose. I'm so confused. All right. Hi, Barbara. Okay, I need somebody to tell me if I'm doing that wrong. I don't see how I can go in the wrong direction, so you must mean that one of these are wrong. Okay, I don't know. I'm confused. All right, so I am going to get my drop tray. And I'm going to get one of my brushes. And the smaller molds always take a little bit longer. So while we're waiting for these, I'll put that over there. But still, I'm going to keep grabbing and it's going to keep sticking to my fingers. So again, this is the velvet powder. Come on. And you really don't need as much as you think you do, I promise. So when I'm doing inside of boxes and whatnot like that, I usually just kind of put some in there and tap it around. But if you want to place it and rub it and move it around, I mean, you know, you do whatever works for you. All I am going to say, though, is you just, whatever method you use, you need to absolutely make sure you get that decor glue tacky covered. because it's going to stay tacky until you do. Is that all? I think that's all covered now. So now let's work on the sides. And the last thing you want is to have that tacky exposed, that tacky feeling exposed, because good gravy. It's probably the stickiest stuff I've ever felt. Can you guys, oh, this, the velvet powder, the soft touch, it's always so hard to tell you guys how it feels, how amazing it is. But I just think it's so awesome that we have something that, you know, we can craft with to make our stuff feel like that. Okay. Okay, so I am right. The way that I had it is proper. Okay. I didn't think it could go any other way. I thought it, I was like, wait. Okay, so then I'm just going to take a soft brush because, like I said, you don't realize it. You think, oh gosh, that's a big box. It's going to take a lot. It really doesn't. But look at all of that yummy. Oh my gosh. It's just, it's awesome. It's awesome. Okay. So I am going to go in here, though, especially on the edges, and make sure that the velvet powder went everywhere it needs to go and there's no sticky. Okay, and then oh my goodness. I know you guys can see, but it's literally the reflection of the way that the light is hitting, but it's all soft and velvety in there. It's just beautiful. Okay, let's put that one over here. Where am I going to put this? Let's put it right there. Okay, I'm going to have to heat that one up, I think, and get that one down because that gap right there is going to drive me bonkers. I'm not going to be able to handle that gap. But I got to get this done first on the inside. Oh, no. Those are the tacky glue, like little goobers. Okay. So, right off, let's just get this in there. No reason waste that. Okay. Look, Mr. Caboose, I'm going to need you to cooperate and stay on the box until you are told to come off. All right. Now let's pour some of this. And let's get our... Oops. I need that because Onyx will eat it. She's already eaten one of my blue tapes. Thank you, Torture. I see that you put the paints all back, son. Did you count them all up and they're all right now? Huh? I wish you could tell me which ones I need. Look at that. Okay, let's get these sides done. You would have it everywhere? No. I don't put some, too much in there. And plus, once it hits that decor glue tacky, it sticks to it. Only the excess is moving around. Okay. Let's get some more on these sides. Again, if you wanted to put little pinches of it in, I've seen people do it a bunch of different ways. Because this way, I feel like only what is needed sticks, All right, before I start jumping, I see, and you can see when the glue is still, I'm not taping that. I can't tape it, Troy. I can't tape it, son, because you have my paints in there. All right, let's tap this out and then we'll see. Have a great evening, Chrissy. It was so good to see you. Hi, Lucia. Hi, Diane Dunkelman. I don't know where you're at. I see the comments. All right, and then I'm going to just take my little brush because sometimes there's excess that sits in there. So I just take a little, brush and just brush it out, brush it around so that any excess will fall, and then I'll tap it out. Now I can tell you, again, I can see here on the edging. Just want to make sure there's no sticky. All right. It's good. It's good. Look at all of that excess, though. It's cookly muggly. Again, I know sometimes it looks like, you might need a ton to cover that box, but you really don't. And that's another reason you want to make sure the color that's underneath the velvet powder is in a similar color way, because if you do miss a little spot, it's not going to be so noticeable if the color at the bottom is the same as your velvet powder. So it's good. Onyx. It's garbage day, Onyx. You're going to hear all of the garbage trucks. All right. Let's get our box back. Hold on a minute. Hey! As usual, gotta run. The velvet powder comes in quite a few colors. And whatever color it doesn't come in, you can mix the velvet powder to make custom colors. Okay. So I believe I don't want the box glossy. So I'm just going, I don't want it, I said. I'm just going to take the water-based varnish, the matte, and let's varnish this. I am going to put the super glass resin inside there because I just think that would be so pretty. Now, there is gold on the side, so I'm not going to put this on the gold, obviously. I don't want to mattify the gold. But I do want a top coat because we have to put our, our antiquing paste on. I'm constantly looking for where to put you, Santa. All right, let's get... You don't need to bend. You're good. But you had to bend. Oh, gotta take it off over here. Are you stuck? Please don't tell me you stuck to my paper that I did not set yet. PT time? Okay. Juicy! Here you go, baby. All right, now let's give some varnish to the box. I love you too, son. I know you want a phone case. Surprise, surprise. Troy's birthday's on the 11th, y'all. Troy's birthday's on Veterans Day. He's going to be 24 years old. And Trevor's birthday's on December 1st, a month from today. Oh, man. That means I need to get some Christmas lists and some birthday lists. Lord only knows. I have no idea what I'm going to get Troy. Every year this happens. Every year I'm like, what am I going to get him? I want to get him something good. I don't want to get him a phone case. I don't want to get him a... He needs something, but then it has to be, you know, something that he likes. And that's what he likes, is phone cases and phones and computers. And I don't know. I just feel like he always gets the same stuff, and I want him to have new somethings. Hi, Debbie. Good to see you again. December 20th? Hi, Lori. Welcome. I just turned 50, Renee. On October 3rd was my 50th birthday. Not really, Brenda. And like his attention span for that is like very short. The only time I've ever seen Troy play with Legos, because he has them. The only time, and it has to be like the bigger, the larger ones for like, you know, the younger types, because of his dexterity and his hands. But the only time he plays with his Legos is when Nick's niece comes over, because she knows where the Legos are and she goes and grabs them. Then he's all about the Legos. But for him to just like, if he were to sit behind me right now and I were to pull out the Legos, no. November 28th, you'll be 58? Oh, Betty's birthday's on the same day as Your son. Nope, you're lying. You gotta be kidding. Nope. October 3rd, 1974. That's my birthday. That's my birthday. That's my birthday. Okay, so this is our beautiful box. That's not the front. This is the front. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get some antiquing on here, and then we can get our molds on here. And this one is still taking its time setting. Let's see how cute they are. Oh, look at the puppy. He's cute. It's got velvet powder on the back. That Merry Christmas is still setting, taking forever. The presents are taking, the trumpet's taking forever. The presents are okay. The drum is taking a minute. The smaller the molds, the longer that they take. But so these will be in giveaways probably when we do bingo. We'll do some resin castings in bingo because you remember I have all of these frames from yesterday. Now I have these things. So that's what I keep all my overpours for. Is when I do auctions and stuff. So now we have bingos. Okay, let's make sure we don't have any glue lying around because I don't want it to stick, or not glue, varnish. I don't want it to stick to my antiquing paste. Okay, I'm going to take some of my gold and my antique and Umbra. You guys know my favorites. These are in the store. I finally got my hands on Umbra as soon as it came back into stock, and I grabbed a bunch for personal reasons as well. I know, right? My daughter is 35 on November 4th. Oh, there's a lot of birthdays coming up. She would have been 92. Aw. So my brother's father, his birthday was on October 28th. I have a nephew that is on November 28th. And his brother's birthday is today, November 1st. And then their mother's birthday is on November 11th, same as Troy Choi's. It's kind of funny. So we're just doing some antiquing paste, and as you can see already, that makes such a big difference. Putting a little bit of the paste around starts to bring it more in line and not like we just stuck a mold on something, right? And then I'm just going to take a shop towel just to the outside and just kind of help blend that in. Okie. And then we're going to come over, even though we have our gold here, I still want it to have dimension. And we want to knock these edges down. Okay. And same thing, I'm not going right up to where I did it. I just want to blend it down and out. Nick should be flying. So they're 2 hours, right? Texas is 2 hours ahead of me. He's supposed to get there at like 5 something. So I think he'll be there like in an hour. I don't know. No, actually I fib. He was supposed to be there around 5 something. That was before it was delayed over an hour. So he probably won't get there until after 4 my time. Look at how much better that looks already, just with a little bit of antiquing. All right, let's grab our main Mama Jamma. And all of these edges where the paper meets, gotta get that taken care of because To me, it's an eyesore. So we're just going to come around and halo that all the way around. If you wanted to bring it in this way, you most definitely could. I personally think it looks good when you do that, but you know, it's all personal preference, of course. And again, I'm not wiping the edges. I just want to wipe the inside. So we actually used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 papers on this box. And we talk about it all the time. Teresa, very much so, when she's designing the papers, very much so designs the papers to work together. This one is from, oh my gosh, so long ago, the Harlequin paper. But as you can see, it still works amazing with stuffs. He's visiting family, Sheila. I am applying antique paste in Umbra. You need to be nominated for Fab over 40. Oh my gosh. So, he's visiting family. They're going to go hunting on their property. They have a huge property in Texas, and they're supposed to go hunting, which AKA means Nick's just going to go play with toys. Nick is not a hunter. He's not trying to hunt anything, and that's just not. But he will be out there playing with the toys. Okay, and then we started with this side, so come right around here. These brushes are in my Amazon store. You guys know I also love the Decoupage brushes for that. Those are in my store. Okie dokie, artichoke. Look at how much better that looks with just a little bit of the Umbra. I actually like a lot of it. All right, and then most recently, these last few months, I have quite liked to add a little bit of that gold in with the Umbra. After I've done the Umbra everywhere, I like to go in with the gold, but not everywhere like I do with the Umbra. I kind of just, you know, the same areas, but not as much. And it just gives a little bit, little something, something. Every now and again, you see a little bit of gold. And you can see in this paper, it's got a little like yellow specks. So mixing the gold with that, I think looks really good. Oh, thank you, Anna. Hi, Betty. Thank you. Especially on these corner edgings here, having the gold like that, I think is super pretty. How fancy is our box? It got velvet powder. It's got all the ting-tings. Down here will be painted the same color as the inside. Or maybe, I don't know. I'm either going to paint it the Bourdon color or I'm going to paint it the gold. One of the two. Okay. One thing I didn't do was get a little bit of the gold and just come just lightly in here. Alrighty, Heidi. Where's the front? This is the front. Just that little bit makes a big difference. Okay. Now, for our choo-choos, oh, it's not going to like flake off or anything. You're not going to get it off, if that's what you mean. And you see all these little prints. That's what the velvet powder is going to do. But if you get like a brush and before you give it to somebody, like I would work out all your fingerprints, you know what I mean? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. Unless you're looking at it in the light, you're not going to see. Like, you're going to see the things that are underneath here. But when you're close, well, when you're close up, like when you're up here, outside of all the light, you don't see all of the reflections underneath. That's why I tell you it's so important to not have those ripples, because I don't know, for some reason they're opening the box in the light, you know, like a bright light like this. You can see those ripples, and the velvet powder will stick to the rippling as well. So I don't know, I just think it's better, you know, it's flat. So in my opinion. All right, so we had these presents. What did I do right there? Gosh, sloppy with the resin pour. Don't usually do that. Okay, and then is our Merry Christmas dry enough yet? I think so. The only thing I don't like about this, and you guys can tell me what you think. The only thing I don't like is you see how all of this excess is there? So here's the C, right? But we have all of this excess because of the way that it's designed. I'm not a big fan of that. Our trumpet and our drum. I didn't see what comment. I'm sorry, what comment? Juicy asked me what? The box is awesome sauce. I went into your store and no country blue paint. How come? How come? Because it's out everywhere. I might have one that I stashed away, Juicy. I might. I have this big box of stuff that I still didn't put into the store yet. And I might have some stashed in there. So keep an eye on the store. What you can do is in the store, put that you want to be notified when it comes back into stock. And then when it comes back, or if I do find the one that I think I have, as soon as I put it in, you'll be notified. So will anybody else who asks, though, so you got to be quick. But yeah, I bought all of the ones that they had. And I don't know why all of the country blue and the country green is out. I don't know. Do we like that? Should there be a tree or should it just be the presents? No, I know. No, I'm not going to cut it because if I cut it, I have to cut all of this and then they'll be all disconnected. Hi, Jeannie. Oh, Richard, don't worry. I have a lot coming back. I have a lot. I reordered, so a lot of stuff will be back in the stock in just a couple of days. No Merry Christmas? You guys don't like it? You know what we could do maybe is... Let's see if there's a small Merry Christmas in the tinsel. I don't remember seeing a small one, but you never know. No, no small Merry Christmas. Wait a minute. If it says Merry and Bright right there, am I missing a page or did I already use it? Oh, there's stuff back here. Oh, I probably already used it. Okay, all right. I know. Teresa did an amazing job painting him. All right, you guys aren't telling me. Do we like the presents on there only? Should we put... I'm almost wondering now if I want anything on him. Because if I put super glass resin in him, he's going to be so perfect. I don't know if I want to mess him up with other stuff. The other stuff is... Okay, our train. We are going to make this a very vintagey frame, so we're not going to take all year to paint all the details. We're just going to make it very vintagey because I think that would be good, is good enough. This is obviously one of the curved ones. So all I'm doing right now is priming my molds so that way I can paint them. It's always good to be in the habit of priming your pieces first. Let's put the box away before it gets splatters. Okay. Hold up this. Oh my gosh, Troy, are you in my room? Ay, cuddly muggly. Troy, don't run up there, baby boy. Don't run. Your shoes are going to get stuck on the carpet. Loco. Okay, what's everybody saying? Put the presents on the box and leave the top. I collect Santas, especially for my Christmas trees. Do you really? Only the presents. I say no presents. I love the Santa and everything else you've done. Yeah, I'm almost wondering now. I mean, I know it's hard to tell because they're white. But I'm almost wondering now if he needs anything up there on the top because he's so amazing that I don't know. I don't know if I'm feeling it. Okay. Okay, and then our caboose was the last duck. The last duck. I need to get my other out here. There's so much detail in these. It's so cute. Each one of them has, this one has presents, that one has a tree, this one has presents, that one has, I think, a snowman by a tree. And then, of course, Santa is in the window here. And I don't think you guys can tell, but each window has something. It's not as, you know, raised, but the detail is still there. It's pretty spectacular. All right, let's dry these, and then we're going to paint them white or a cream color. And then we are going to antique those all up with some antique and gel. Oh my God. Troy, James Lightsey. How in the Coogly Moogly did you do this behind me? Okay, let's put those scissors away. Oh, Mama Mia. Okay, pasta sauce. What is all of this, young man? Huh? Huh? Oh, Troy, you moved all my paint again. Ah, help me. These can't be all my paints. Where? Que pasta? Cream white is on the scale. Okay, put notify me on the country blue paint, dear, and I just built the cart of things. Thank you, thank you. You welcome. Okay, so we're going to get some of my cream white decor paint chalky, and I'm going to get a little bit of my, I don't know, hazelnut or falcon, whichever one I find first, Troy. James. Sir James. Sir Troy. Okay, let's see whatever one we find first, because Gordy knows. Hazelnut. Winner, chicken dinner. All right, let's get a little bit of hazelnut, because I do not like that bright white. So we'll take a little bit of you. That's good. It's good enough. It's good. All right. Speckles. I can't, he's going to look so good with that super glass in there. And it's down just enough that it's going to have a good amount of the super glass in there. So it's really going to look like he's sitting behind a glass. Bubs, you want it down? It has to go like that. There. I don't know. Do you want this? Come on, son. Mama's trying to hurry and finish this. Nope. Nick said he's finally boarding, and I missed it. Have a safe flight. All right. We're going to get these all painted. Just a little bit of an off-white. I don't like. I'm a flicker. I flick paint, y'all. We gotta move Santa. He's gonna have speckles. I do not like that bright white look, but you know. Troy, please. Troy, can you go vacuum the kitchen? There you go. Go vacuum the kitchen. And now I'm not going to get you to turn it off. So how about just go in the kitchen? You want Santa to be the main attraction? Yes, I agree. What is the primer? It is the Pentart acrylic primer in white. It is in my store. So, you know, no presents on top. I don't think so either. Hi, Carol McGill. I agree, Betty. Once we get the antiquing gel in there, you guys will be able to see all the little detail too, which it just always amazes me how much detail the molds have. I find it so fascinating, especially like, you know, these are fairly small. And to put all of that detail with the Santa and the trees and the lights on the trees, I don't know, I always find that so fascinating. I think it's so cool. Okay. I don't know where I was going to paint over there. I have a question. Has anybody started Christmas shopping? Y'all, yesterday I was like, what am I going to get Troy? I need to get Troy something for his birthday. And then it just dawned on me, like, holy guacamole. You need Christmas shopping. You need to start doing Christmas shopping. This is nuts. I don't want to do Christmas shopping. I love Christmas. I love giving presents. I would rather give presents than to receive. I've always loved that part, but I despise going shopping and getting presents. I despise it. Most of the time I can find everything I need online, thank goodness. But the times of, you know, where I wanted something for someone and I need to actually go in and touch it, feel it, you know, inspect it, y'all, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I feel everybody out in the stores, they're rude. I don't know what happens during Christmas time. It's not the jolly time. People forget manners. Well, that's you most always, but I just feel like this time of the year to be out in the stores is horrible. You're out now, Terry? Oh my gosh. Will the train go around the sides? Yes, I curved it. That's why some of these are curved. Shopping? Are you crazy? Think about it though, Juicy. Christmas is next month. So see, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm telling y'all, it brings me to a whole nother kind of level when I have to go out. And then people are like, oh, Black Friday, you gotta go. I went out Black Friday once, and that's all it took. I was like, yep, I'm never doing that again. Never, ever, 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 ever. I don't care if 75-inch TV is for $5. I'm not. You will not find this girl out on Black Friday. No. Never, ever, ever again. But I cannot handle the people and the way that they talk to the workers, and then sometimes because the workers are getting talked to crazy, then they get attitudes and then they're rude to everybody, and I'm just like, oh heck no. Everybody is just you all. I'm going back online. I worked at Walmart for 20-something years, and I had to get out of there because, I couldn't. Oh, not at that time either. Have presents tumbling off of the back of the caboose. Oh, how cute. There are actually presents on the back of the caboose, though. Did I miss? Was I holding it right there or something? I missed the whole wheel on the caboose. I couldn't do it. I also cannot go out to eat. Well, I rarely do that anymore either, but I cannot go out to eat. I don't know what happens. People are inherently rude anymore anyways, I feel. I don't know. I just feel like manners and whatnot have gone out the window for a lot of folks. And it's unfortunate. But I feel like the way that people are treating like the servers and even the fast food workers, it blows my mind. And I mean, I will say, like, some of them are moody too, but still. Oh, I know, Tammy. That's the thing is, I went with my sister-in-law 1 year. Hi, Tina. I've already gone out Black Friday and not buy anything. Came home and ordered everything online. I went with my sister-in-law 1 year, and I remember we were in Toys R Us, and I went to grab something, and this lady snatched it out of my hand. We'll just leave it like that. She realized that she should not have done that. Hi, Sandy Triplet. Yeah, no respect for others anymore. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Okay, so antiquing gel. You can use this at full strength. You can water it down. You can wipe it back. You can leave it. You can do whatever you like. I, however, like to, please don't turn that on over here, my love. Mama's on here, so you go vacuum Mama's craft room. Can you go vacuum Mama's craft room? Really? That's how you feel? That's how you feel? So, I'm going to water this mamma jamma down. And there's no right or wrong amount when you're watering it down. It's all, you get the feel for it as you're using it. Okay. All right. I'm going to have a baby wipe over here. And I'm going to actually have a shop towel. Because sometimes I like to wipe it off with this dry shop towel. Sometimes I like to wipe it off with the baby wipe. It just all depends on how much I want off of there. I know this part looks like, oh my goodness, what are you doing? But really and truly, this is one of my more favorite techniques. And I want, the whole box has like that vintagey feel. So we're just going to do the same effect on the train. If you're more comfortable working sections, okay, and I'm going to go in first with my dry shop towel and see if that removes what I want. Now, as always, when we have molds that are super intricate like this, with all the detail, I don't like all of that buildup. I don't like it personally. So I always take a clean, fluffy brush and I move that product out of there. And then I come right back with my towel and I wipe that back. wipe back all the extra excess product that I moved out, right? Like I can't get my finger down in there. So I'm going to move that out with the brush and then wipe it back. Just remember when you're doing this to keep your fluffy clean as well. Oh, I wouldn't want to work on a Black Friday. No. Mm-mm. Look at that. Now, can you see Santa? I told you, look at, he's got a little bell in his hand. Okay. Now here, I actually do want a little bit more. Look at my dirty fingers. That's so gross. I do want a little bit more off there on the engine part. So I'm just going to take now a baby wipe. And where I can reach with the baby wipe is naturally where your highlights would be. So I'm just taking off a little bit more. Okay. Look at how cute that is. Oh my cuddly muggly. Okay. So then I believe this piece, Troy James. Troy. No. My friends can't hear. Troy. Troy. Go in the kitchen and do it, please. Wait till you guys see all the detail in here. And hopefully you guys can see all the detail in the windows too. Because each one of these little windows has detail. Okay. Oh my Lanta, he's carrying that thing up the stairs. Lord Jesus, please. Oh, Troy, I cannot with you sometimes. Give me a nervous breakdown, I tell ya. Look, can you see them now? Okay, let's get our fluffy brush and move. So I'm going to move all of that because there's so much excess product that I can't get to with my fingers, right? So we're going to pull it back up. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to wipe again. So now it's still there, but it's not like, I don't know. I always say like puddles in the corner. Oh my goodness. Look. So cute. Okay. So I want to take off a little more up there, a little more here, and like on his face, and a little bit more in the Christmas tree. Let's take that there and a little bit here. Come on. I wish you guys could tell, but there's like little scenes in the windows too. I know, but he's actually carrying the vacuum up the stairs and doing what I tell you guys he always does. So he's carrying the vacuum and he's holding the wall as he steps, takes one step at a time. And it really does just gives me the heebie-jeebies every time he does it. Okay, so let's get these. Because God forbid, like he, gets wobbly or the vacuum, sticks on the stairs or something. And then he gets pulled down. Like he doesn't have those reflexes to help, to break the fall. And so it just, He's done it. He's gone up and down the stairs before he's been able to walk, y'all. And it's always just, mm-mm. Look at all the presents. See, that one has all the presents and like the garland. Sorry, my hands are nasty, but I can't help it with this stuff. So again, I'm going to take out the big pool of it that's gathered up. Especially it gets in the little wheel spokes. And then I'm going to wipe back again. So cool. Okay, and then let's just a little bit. This one, not too much. I don't mind it on this one. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so then this one would have been on the other curve. Yes, there's a railing on the stairs, but he doesn't hold the railing. It's palm, you know, hand over hand up the wall, you know. And then he's got, right now, he's holding the doggone vacuum in the hand where the rail is. Okay. What time is it? What I will do is I will put these on the box without y'all because I'm going to need to put heavy body gel. I'm going to need to tape it. But tomorrow I will show you guys it on the box because they're already formed on there. But all that is just going to show you guys me taping it, heavy body gelling it down on there. So that's not fun and necessary. But this is the last one. And again, this one has presents back here too. Make sure all of it's done. Okay. Ding. Especially on the presents. Get the presents to show. Okay, and then I am going to, same thing on this. I'm going to wipe back a little bit on the windows and then on the spokes. Oh my gosh. Okay, oh my nasty hands. Justin, the crafty brother. Okay, so let's get our box. So the only thing I'm going to do with that, you guys, is I'm going to put super glass resin in the top here so that he will be all nice and shiny. We obviously have all of the velvet powder on the inside of the box. And then, look it. I'm going to heavy body gel the train around the bottom of the box. Oh my goodness. Right? I cannot wait. So, and I still have to Dremel the back and all of that because, you know, we need to do that. So that's all I'm going to do with you off screen from you guys. But look at how cool that color looks with the box. And then I really do like him just like this. But when we put the super glass in there, he's going to be like totally the center of attention. And then again with our little vintage train that's gonna go around there too. So I'm excited. I can't wait. I'm gonna Dremel these and do all of these when I come back from picking up Trevor. And then when I get home tonight, I'll be filling more orders. So and then I'll drop those off at the post office tomorrow. But ooh! Oh, Debbie, yes, please do. Please do. So I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing start to your weekend. Keep an eye on Telegram. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Tomorrow I have Justin at the Crafty Brother on with me. So you don't want to miss that because you know it's always a fantabulous time. I love me some Justin. And then I'll see you back here on Sunday. Same time, same place. Alrighty, y'all. Have a great rest of your day. Talk to you later. Bye.